Hey, hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. I'm super excited for today's video. Obviously, I decided to do using the oldest products in my makeups stash. So hopefully you're into that. I know there's all the new all the time and it's super fun, but it's also fun to use the stuff we already have. So if you're thinking my lips and my eyes look crazy, you would not be wrong. There's an explanation. Anyway, I'm going to stop yammering. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, now is a great time to do that. I upload several videos every week, and if you click on the little bell and choose all, YouTube will notify you when I upload a new one, and you can choose to watch it or not. It's totally up to you. Either way, I appreciate you being here. All right, I'm about to have a very naked face. Brace yourself. All right, here we go. I'm actually excited for this. I use my makeup, like if you're not new here, you know, I use what I have. But this morning I went into my drawers specifically thinking that I would get the oldest bits in my collection. Now, before we get started, I want to show you the oldest thing that I have, but I'm not using. It is a dual-ended Avon lip liner and eyeliner. I've had this for well over 20 years, I think, at this point. So I just wanted to show you because how funny is that? But I'm not comfortable putting it on my eyes or on my mouth. So that's like the only thing that I'm not going to use. And because I use my makeup, a lot of this stuff isn't like freakishly old because I use it up. But to start out, we're going to go with foundation. Obviously my eyes are done. That's another video. It might be up, it might not be, I don't know. But for the oldest foundation in my collection, I have the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. I loved this. I haven't reached for it in a while because it is a heavier kind of coverage product. So we're gonna try it today again, if I can get it out of the little tubey thing. And I have to mix, I think, because pretty sure this one is too dark and this one is too light. A lot of times I'll buy two foundations because I just have such a difficult time shade matching. So I'm gonna mix those two up and hopefully it's a good match, and then we'll slap it on my face. All right, I got it all mixed up. Hopefully it's a close enough match. So we're just going to, yeah, it's gonna look wonky, but I figured lighter is better because then I can use bronzer and powder to adjust. So here's hoping this works. And I don't have any super old sponges, so I'm gonna use my new sponge from Rephr. And because this is a bit of a heavier formula, I do like to use a sponge with it. So I'm just gonna get this all blended out and then I'll come back and show you how it looks. Okay, this is where we are. It's all blended out and obviously not the right shade, but if we look at it for what it is, the coverage, the formula, it looks so good on the skin. It's amazing to me that e.l.f. has this out there. I mean, it just looks so nice. I have no complaints about this CC cream at all. Okay, my oldest concealer is this NYX Born to Glow Radiant Concealer. So we're gonna try this and see what we think. I've had this for quite a while. It's one of those poofy, oh, is this too dark? We may have to adjust. Hold please. Okay, slight change. Apparently I only have that concealer in my summer shade. So we're gonna go with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I've had this for probably as long or almost as long, and it's almost gone. So we'll use this for my concealer. if I can get enough out. I think we may have just finished up the last of that concealer. All right, I'm just gonna get that blended on my under eyes and hope that it corrected the darkness from the NYX concealer. Okay, I got that concealer all blended out, and now it goes in my beauty garbage box because it's gone. Okay, now I want to say, if you are dry skin, this might be a lovely CC cream for you. I know it's been considered a dupe for the, oh my gosh, why can't I think of words? You know, the It Cosmetics. I haven't tried the It Cosmetics one, but I've heard tell, and this is lovely. If you're oily, maybe not so much. So I'm gonna set everything with my NJC powder. This is, unsurprisingly, the oldest one in my collection. I love this powder so much. I don't know that I'll ever not have it. This is my go-to. I've been trying other ones because if you haven't been here forever, NJC's customer service was kind of gross to me. So I thought, well, maybe I'll just try to find another powder from another brand that I like as well. So I have been trying other powders. But anytime, like if I'm leaving the house, this is the powder that I reach for. It's the one I know and trust, and you know, I don't have to wonder if I'm gonna be a hot mess at the end of the day. So far, the RCMA one seems like a pretty good second, but this is my oldest. And again, the color does not look right at all. I'm pretty sure I can fix it. Fingers crossed. Okay, so in that vein of trying to fix it, my oldest contour powder is this Kevyn Aucoin in the Sculpting Powder in Medium. I've had this for several years now, and it's what I always use. Or sometimes I'll reach for the Kaleidos one, which I also really like. But this is the oldest one. So I'll contour all the spots that I normally do. I want bigger yips, but I'm not gonna get anything done, so I'm gonna fake it with contour and see if we can't fake some cheekbones. If you're like me, enter of an age, higher and farther back is the way to go. If you go lower or bring it down, it will drag your face down. Wowie wow wowzer, I look crazy. Let's do bronzer because looking crazy. The oldest bronzer in my makeup stash is the Hourglass Radiant Bronze Light. I have had this for years and years. There, I don't know if you can see, there's a huge dip in this pan. I don't use it on camera a whole lot, simply because Hourglass kind of sucks, and they don't seem to want all the humans who wear makeup to buy their product. So, which is too bad because it's beautiful. Almost everything I've tried from them has been so nice. But you have to be pretty much white or very light skinned, which I think sucks. So I don't use it on camera very often. I do have it, I do like it, and if they ever get their shiitake mushrooms together, I think they'll do really well. But all right, starting to look a little bit better. The oldest blush in my collection is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Diffused Heat. This is definitely one of the oldest. I probably would have purchased these during a Sephora sale when I first started like really buying makeup, because there was obviously a very long time when I had next to none, and what I did have was super affordable drugstore makeup, because when you are a very young single mom, you don't have monies for makeup. And everyone raved and raved and raved about the Hourglass powder products. So there you have it, and it is beautiful. But again, Hourglass needs to get their shiitake mushrooms together and make products for all the peoples. Okay, now to hopefully bring some cohesion to this color and my body, I'm going in with my You Are Powder No Powder in 4 Neutral. I've had this since it was released, so it's been a couple of years. So we're going to use that as a buffing powder. And because it's a bit darker than what I've got going on, it will hopefully help make my base look a little less crazy. I just got the new one from Sephora. Oh, that's lovely. I like that one a lot. I always take my buffing powder and run it underneath my brows because the base that I use doesn't usually match my skin, so that helps a little bit. Okay, for highlighter, I have the Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlighter. Do you remember this? I remember all YouTubers talking about this highlighter, and of course, being drugstore, I was very excited to pick it up. So let's put that on and see what we think. I remember when this came out, it was like one of the best highlighters on the market. Not even just like for drugstore, but like for highlighters in general. We've come a long way, baby. It's still very pretty. Absolutely beautiful highlight, but not the kind of like in your face, knock your socks off highlight. But it is really pretty. I'm going to use this on my inner corner as well. Yeah, I mean, that is hilarious. And the brow. How funny is that? This was the highlight for a while. My brow gel is the e.l.f. Brow Wow. I still use this pretty much daily. It's a great brow gel. I've repurchased a few times. So this is the oldest in my collection. But not the oldest tube I've ever bought of it. I really like this brow gel. It's super easy to use. It's got a teeny tiny spoolie. I rarely find myself making a mess with it. It's just really nice. Okay, let's do lip products, and then I will go off camera, finish up my eye, and we'll wrap this up. The oldest lip products in my collection are, I have this Wet n Wild lip liner, gel lip liner. It's in the shade Never Petal Down, so like a really light pink. And my oldest lipstick, because lipsticks, I go through them and they do end up expiring eventually, is my XO Beauty in Ubuntu. So I'm gonna put these on and I will come right back. All right, I got my lip on and I went in with my mascara. Oldest mascara in my collection is the Essence Bye Bye Panda Eyes. I use this every single day. It's just my go-to. This lip does not go with this eye. Holy moly. Anyway, this is the end of the video. I really do still like the CC cream. I think it looks really good. That highlighter is adorable. It's like a little baby highlighter that wants to be a highlighter someday. The bronzer and the blush can't be faulted, except, you know, for Hourglass's giant fault. Brow gel and mascara are my daily go-tos. The NJC powder is so good. Oh, I love it. I just wish their customer service wasn't so wretched. So I think that is that on that. Let me know what you think of these types of videos and using older makeups. Is it something you're into or not so much? I really like chatting with you in the comment section. So hopefully I'll see you there. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good and remember to be kind to you.